Okay, here we are, 2006 Focus. I put the motor mounts in a couple weeks ago. Got rid of a ton of vibration, but I still get some vibration accelerating. You know, the car's pretty peppy, which is good, I guess. But when you accelerate, you feel some bump, 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 some pulsating underneath. Seems like something's going on up here. Something's loose or whatever. So I figured I'd go through and see what exactly, if anything, is loose or worn up here. So let's just go through a couple components, and this is the same for any car you're going to look at. You know, you got a tie rod end here. Sometimes they're in the front, and you got these sway bar ends here. Any of this stuff should be very snug. You shouldn't be able to turn it by hand. And the tie rod ends, I can't do much there. They're not moving around at all. These sway bar ends now, you look at them, and I can move that no problem. So that sway bar end is NG. So, and I look at the control arms. The control arms, you know, I'll get into them another time, I think. But you really got to get the control arms. You know, you got to sort of eye jack underneath the disc and pick the car up. Help, I shouldn't say pick the car up. I have it on a jack stand, but take the weight off the control arm so you can jiggle it around a little bit. But I did some of that prior, and I didn't see a big problem with it. So, anyway, these sway arms links, this is bad. I mean, you can see I'm just tweaking that a little bit, and it's moving around. Here's a new sway arm, and this is the cheap version at Advanced Auto. You're not going to do that with this. This is I can't move it at all. So definitely the sway arm links are bad. So let me tear them things out of there. One thing I like to show is you got the crazy part, the new part. Take a look at it, see how it's constructed. You'll see that on this sway bar link, we got to take this bolt out here, this nut off here, sorry, and there's a nut back here. On the OEM ones, the one Ford has, they actually have a little Allen head right there. So you're going to need to possibly get an Allen head in there, and at the same time loosen that nut there. But even on these ones, a lot of times what you got to do, if you feel back there, there's a flat. They got the same type of nut as this does. It just has two sides on it. It doesn't have all six sides like this does. So anyway, they're a little bit of a pain. I lubed it up a little bit with my my Lucinol. So let's see if I can get them out without a lot of swearing. So hold on. Okay, you can see I got the wrench in the back side of it. Shouldn't be a big deal, right? You never know. A little more schmutz on there, and again, I can't say enough about air tools. If you got air tools, you're living a dream. If not, sometimes you're hating life. So buy some air tools. I loosened it some there. Now it's I gotta get back on it. It jumps around a little bit. Ouch. There's one. So that was not a big deal. And again, you can see just the way it's flopping around. It should not do that. So let me get the other one out. Hopefully it'll go just as smooth, and life is good. Okay, the old part's out. It wasn't that bad, actually. So the new one goes in, just like the old one out, and should fit. Sometimes you'll see with sway bars, since I got this side jacked up under the A-arm, it may pop around a little bit. So you may need to let some, I have a safety jack under the car, so you may have to move the A-arm up and down, because the sway bar does move with the A-arm somewhat. So if you have a hard time getting it on, by all means try a couple different positions with your jack underneath. And that'll get you in the right zip code there. That way they should just pop on just like I took it out there. But I have seen where they do, when you pop them out, the things jump around a little bit. So you'll have to account for that. Otherwise, it's and you probably could get a lever or something, jack underneath here at the same time. So you can move it that way too. But anyway, I have seen that. So let me zip this back together. And, I think the rule of thumb, though, is when you do these sway bar links, you do two. You don't do, you could do one, I guess. I'm pretty cheap. But I'm not even going to do one, I'll do two. So, I'm not starting to turn, so I got to get my wrench on there. And I'm doing the bottom one. I don't think you can see this in the camera, so maybe I shouldn't be doing it. Where's the next biggest one here? And I'm doing it with a ratchet because I can't get the dang air tool in there. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Like I said, air tools are the way to go. Okay, so let's zip the top on there. Actually, I don't think so. I'll work on that. Nice. Much better way to do things, right? So, okay, let me tighten the bottom one up, and this side will be done. So, anyway, rule of thumb, you know, check these things. So you can see that thing is super tight right now. I cannot move it, and again, I can't remove my tie rod end. So these links should be stiff. If they're loose, there's a good chance they're worn out. You can wait till they fall off, but you don't want to do that. You want to make sure to get them before it gets too bad. So this one has a grease fitting, so I didn't grease it. It's already lubed. Next time I get under here, maybe I'll grease them. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let me do the other side. Hope you enjoy. Bye. So I changed the driver's side. You saw that. This is OEM. This is, you know, piece of lightweight, chintzy, whatever the heck, junk. And again, it's bad. Now I went to the other side, figured, as I said, change both. And I found this there. Somebody else butchered with the car a little bit. I guess the first one, they couldn't get out, so they had to use a torch on it. But anyway, I was going to change it, not going to change it. Then I'm looking around, and the boot's cracked. So I don't know how the boot got cracked. Don't really care. I changed the stupid thing. So with this car, went from, you know, when you're accelerating, had a lot of vibration up front. When you let off the gas, a decent amount of vibration. I mean, it was, once you get to 65, it was fine, but getting to 65 was, it felt some vibration. Changing these sway bar links made a big difference. I still feel that maybe there's a CV joint going bad on the left side here, but I'm not too worried about it. It's just a little vibration, not much of a vibration. So I'm gonna let that sucker go till hopefully spring. It's getting fall here. I'll get some winter tire studs on this beast. It'll go through the winter, no problem, and we'll reassess in the springtime. I'll probably put if I do put CV joint in, I'll probably do control arms at the same time. It's sometimes easier just doing everything at one time. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, sway bar links, anything under the front end, those all those bolt ends should be fairly snug. If they're not snug, time to think about replacing them. So, hope you enjoyed. Bye.